Okay, so even though I got annoyed earlier about all of these quote unquote failings, and then how you want to preface, it's like I can sit back and see if you're towing the line the way I want you to or not, based on how you preface these failings. And so like there's the failing of the Secret Service. There's the failing of the power in the Olympics, if that's real. The failing of, because it could be a quick way to get 1 million views and transfer it into the clickbait into some capital. But I guess they really did power fail. Oh, we failed to stop the largest eco-terrorism act in history, which was the Nord Stream pipeline, right? To act, it's normal to have zero doubts that it was no other culprit but Russia that we do it then. Right? Obviously Assad gassed his own people when he was winning in Syria. Obviously, Putin blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. Obviously, the Secret Service failed to protect the president. Obviously. Now, here's a trip, is that it should be that obviously if you could be co-opted by, or if it is advantageous to too many groups, like then you can imagine that something will happen. It's okay, so like with a swing vote, it becomes advantageous to get us to vote. And so all of this backlash results in being targeted for assassination. Rest in peace, Sandra Massey, right? Because like, most people are not going to put it together that it's assassination. But then, like I said in another video, if you call it murder, then you somehow figure out the motive. You can't see the motive unless you see his assassination. And then it wasn't like the Kamala Harris team directed the cops to go knock down the door or whatever. It came down to indoctrination, clashing, the indoctrination of the police department failed to let's say de-escalate or function to capacity that it. So like, he said, I don't know what else I could have done, but everything that if you were thinking de-escalate, if you were thinking, then you are not going to like say, okay, I'll give you a head start, run, and then pull out a gun and start shooting at feet. Obviously, like that's a hyper version, but it still resulted in death, so it's not really a hyper version. So go over there and turn off that boiling water then. Yeah, I would. There was 2 cops there. One could say, just stay there, I'll have my partner go over and do it. They wanted to flip that script so that they could get their indoctrination to mesh, and then they could justify action, because the dynamic change drastically when it's required some quick action thinking. Like, we can't see this shit. So like, okay, wait, we're gonna mock the Last Supper, and then we're gonna shut down the social media aspect of the outcry from them doing that, and just sit on it and act like it's not happening. That's smart. As a strategy for some to do something. It's a strategy for something to fail. Because they want to bring out the crazies. Crazies allows them to step in and do something. Because we were like, they can't be stupid. It's not that they're stupid. Why would you try to mock all the Christians and it's like, if you do that to them, it's a hate crime. They'll fucking sue you for billions of dollars. If somehow they do it to all the Christians, won't notice, and then because you sat on their ability to reach the public with social media outcry, that's not what they were trying to do. No, it's not. They're just stoking it. They're stoking something, and then they're gonna have an event for the crazies. Like, man, I really hope that the whole city didn't black out, because if they decide not to turn the power on for too long in a whole city with the power, you might as well drop a bomb on there. You might as well nuke it.